All right, fight fans, buckle up. Jon Jones is demanding a king's ransom for his UFC return, and Jorge Masvidal is weighing in on the massive pay demand. Is the GOAT being sidelined? Meanwhile, rising star Kevin Vallejos is dealing with comparisons to UFC champ Ilia Topuria. Is he flattered or feeling the heat of being in another's shadow? And get this, UFC legend Anderson Silva is watching his incredible record closely. Will Islam Makhachev shatter it next? We've got Silva's take. Plus, a wild scene at the FBI Academy. Kash Patel took a beating from a UFC fighter right in front of agents. You won't believe what happened. All that and more, right here, right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLUN 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jon Jones' massive payday demands are shaking up the UFC. UFC veteran Jorge Masvidal is speaking out, defending the pound-for-pound king's desire for a 10-figure payday to return to the octagon. Masvidal argues that if the best fighter that ever lived isn't compensated fairly, then who deserves it? He believes the UFC brass, led by Dana White, owes Jones a significant paycheck, especially considering his legendary status, despite past issues with fight cancellations. Masvidal emphasizes that Jones, even with recent injuries, transforms into a winner when the lights are on and deserves a proper send-off against a top heavyweight contender. He's urging the promotion to make it happen and give Jones the deserved compensation before he potentially rides off into the sunset, suggesting a big fight with the best heavyweight available. Fans are divided, with some agreeing that Jones' legacy warrants top dollar, while others point to his history of pullouts as a valid reason for the UFC's hesitation. Analysts are watching closely to see if this dispute leads to Jones' retirement or a blockbuster return. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we explore the rising contender, feeling the weight of huge expectations. Rising featherweight contender, Kevin Vallejos is finding himself in a spotlight he's not entirely comfortable with, as UFC commentators frequently compare him to the reigning lightweight champion, Ilia Topuria. While Vallejos admits he's flattered by the comparisons to one of the pound-for-pound best, he's adamant about forging his own identity in the octagon. He doesn't want to be seen as a mere copy or to coattail on someone else's fame. Vallejos acknowledges the stylistic similarities, particularly in boxing and head movement, but insists he's developing a more varied attack, incorporating elbows, knees, and kicks that he feels differentiate him from Topuria's game. He's carving his own path and wants his unique attributes to be recognized as he continues his own career trajectory. Fans are buzzing about the potential stylistic clashes and whether Vallejos can truly establish himself as a unique force. Analysts are noting his strategic approach to differentiating his fighting style. But the legacy talk doesn't stop there. Next, a UFC legend is watching his record very, very closely. UFC Hall of Famer Anderson Silva is keeping a close eye on the octagon, specifically on Islam Makhachev's quest to break his legendary 16-fight winning streak. Makhachev recently matched Silva's record by capturing a second title, and Silva openly hopes he succeeds. He views it as a positive for the sport, encouraging future generations to strive for greatness. Silva, who retired from MMA in 2020, admits he doesn't watch the sport as much anymore, preferring to focus on jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, and boxing. However, when his records are on the line, he pays attention. He recalls his own streak, which began in 2006 and featured 14 finishes, a testament to his dominant striking style. Makhachev's path, while also impressive, has been built on a different foundation of elite grappling and control, with fewer finishes but a consistent ability to secure victories. Silva believes the pursuit of records is a natural byproduct of athletes doing their best work. Fans are debating the stylistic differences between the two champions and the significance of breaking such a storied record. Pundits are discussing the evolution of MMA and what it takes to achieve sustained dominance. And finally, a bizarre training session that's raising eyebrows. We've got a jaw-dropping incident from the FBI Academy you won't believe. In a truly bizarre turn of events, FBI agents reportedly watched in stunned silence as Kash Patel received a brutal lesson in mixed martial arts from UFC lightweight champion Justin Gaethje. The incident occurred during a training seminar at the FBI Academy, where Gaethje was demonstrating techniques. Eyewitnesses described Patel being pummeled with jabs, hooks, and leg kicks, eventually being bowled over for a prolonged ground-and-pound session. Sources say Patel emitted a ragged squealing sound as Gaethje's elbow repeatedly struck him, and at one point, Patel was heard gasping about a triangle choke before losing consciousness. The situation grew more concerning as Patel remained unresponsive for 3 minutes, leaving agents exchanging glances of slight concern over the visibly bruised and disoriented former official. Social media is ablaze with reactions to the unusual training scenario, with many questioning the appropriateness and safety of the demonstration. Law enforcement experts are weighing in on the potential implications for agent training protocols. And that's just the beginning of our packed show. Stick around for our lightning round recap and full call to action. And that's a wrap on another explosive news day. Jon Jones' massive pay demands continue to rock the UFC. Kevin Vallejos navigates the pressure of comparisons to Ilia Topuria. Anderson Silva waits to see if Islam Makhachev breaks his record, and Kash Patel gets schooled by a UFC fighter. What a show. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for all your breaking combat sports news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.